Welcome back. Certain jobs have their busy times of the year. Accountants are crammed around tax time. Of course, Santa, he's super busy around Christmas. Isn't that precious? And for our next guest, right now is the busiest time of the year.
Yeah, it's time for a little Insurance 101 with Sovereign Select. And here to school us is Tom Qualley from Sovereign Select. Great to see you.
Great to see you, too.
You feel okay about playing a little true-false game?
God, I hope I know the answers.
We're going to learn the truth about Medicare.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think there's a lot of confusion out there, and that's one of the things I like best about what you do at Sovereign Select is help simplify what can be some complicated stuff. I mean, I think that's huge.
Yeah. Do you think that I'm like the Santa of Medicare then? Is that?
Maybe
know,
so.
you might be pushing
you
it
need
a
to put on a little weight, though.
Bigger
Pushing it
beard,
a little.
whiter beard. Fair
Exactly.
enough.
So Molly's
now
gonna
that
do
you have a
questions.
kid, that could happen faster than you think. All right, so I'm going to ask the questions, and Denise will answer first, and then Tom will school you, okay?
All right.
Number one, Sovereign Select is an independent insurance agency that offers a handful of top-rated Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and Part D prescription drug plans.
What's wrong with that?
True, she says. Tom?
For all that?
False.
Well, I agree. I think it's both.
But
Why?
you don't just offer a handful.
Right. We have a handful, but then we have like handfuls more. You know, we carry a ton of different insurance companies, and we really carry all the top-rated companies that are out there. And, you know, it's not a one-size-fits-all system. So, you know, when a customer comes and sees us, we're first going to educate them, obviously. You know, that's our number one thing, and I'm always preaching that. But then from there, we're going to custom fit them with a program that works best for them.
Fantastic.
I was kind of right.
That was kind of a trick
You were
question.
right. You were right.
Yeah.
We were both right.
All right. That was nice for you to say
Thanks.
it like that.
Thank you,
All right.
Tom.
Thank you, Tom. The annual open enrollment period to shop around your Medicare Advantage and Part D prescription drug plans will end on December 7th, Denise. Ends December 7th.
Ends December 7th. That sounds like a good date.
Oh, you're saying false?
Oh, no.
True. She says true.
Yeah, I need to look at this before I hold it up.
True.
It is true.
It ends December 7th. Okay, now, the open enrollment for individual family health insurance, the ACA, Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, has already started. That began October 1st. True or false, Denise?
Well, that's true. That's false. I meant that's false. Did I hold it up wrong again?
When does it actually start?
It actually starts November 1st.
Okay.
So that's really for like, I guess, Obamacare plans, the Affordable Care Act, individual health insurance for families and individuals, basically. So during that time period, everyone can shop around and look at their individual health plan options and see what's available and enroll in a new plan. One thing to note about that is people that actually have like an old plan, a pre-Affordable Care Act plan, are going to have to make a change this year. So that's something to be very proactive about, and make sure that you don't have an old plan. And if you do, you're probably going to lose it or pay a much, much higher cost.
So
Okay.
this is the year where you have to
This is
switch.
the year you have to change.
Have to
Okay.
switch. Okay, here's a good one, Denise.
Okay.
A person is eligible for Medicare only on their 65th birthday and after that. So you have to be 65, and that's the way that you can be part of the Medicare eligibility population.
No, that is definitely true. You have to be 60. You're 65, you retire, right? And that's when
Yeah.
you're eligible for Medicare.
That
How
is
false?
true, but it's false because there's another way that you can be eligible for Medicare, right?
Part
So
of
kind
the
of another
question
trick
is,
question.
Yep, kind of another
Okay.
trick one. The first part that is true is that you have to be 65 or older in order to be eligible for Medicare. However, some people may qualify before they're 65 if they are deemed disabled. So usually when they're deemed disabled and they're considered disabled, they'll actually start receiving Social Security income benefits. And typically a person will have to wait 24 months after they're deemed disabled, and then once they're meet that 24-month requirement, then their Medicare actually starts.
So the disabled are on Medicare, not Medicaid.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. Well, and sometimes they might be on Medicaid as well, depending on income. So Medicaid is really a low-income assistance for people that have Medicare as well.
All right, let's get to the bottom line here, because there's some important dates
Yes.
that people should know about. But I think the key here is to take some sort of action.
Absolutely.
Even if you stay with the plan you're currently on, it doesn't hurt to have you take a free look at it and tell people if they've got the best deal.
Yeah, you know, it can take a couple minutes to make a phone call to Sovereign Select, and you know we're always happy to take those phone calls and say, hey, what are you on? What's your situation? You know, what are your medications? What's your health like? and really guide a person to let them know, hey, you're either in the best possible plan that you could be on for your situation, or hey, here's some other ideas. Let's get a conversation going.
And you have the neighborhood meetings too that are usually a lot of people are interested in those, and seating is limited. So.
Yeah, those are great. Every Friday at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. we actually do small group meetings. So there's really a limited number of seats that are available. And basically with those meetings, we actually first start out with a little education session, a little refresher course on what Medicare is and what a person's options are when they go on to Medicare, reviewing Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, and Part D prescription drug plans. And then what's a little different about the neighborhood meetings versus the educational meetings that we used to do, now we actually show specific plans and benefits that are available for people in 2016.
Wonderful that you have an agent there. So neighborhood meetings now through December 4th at 10 and 2, but you got to reserve a spot. You can do that by calling this phone number. It's 262-641-4111. Visit sovereignselectins.com. They will also come to you at no cost to do a consultation. Great to see you, Tom. Thank you so
Tom.
much.
I was going to say, a lot of truth.
True.
That is true.
They'll do it for free.
A lot of truth in what Tom said.
I like that. Thank you so much.
Thanks.